takes a lot of time. So
And
when you
plus
guys showed,
we were using some, I don't know, high 8 VCR. To
yeah,
VCR,
we were using some ghetto style editing equipment. But you guys showed me this for the first time, and you guys surprised me with the Requiem for a Dream and the Magnolia score. Who does Magnolia?
Magnolia is done by John Bryan, I think that's his name.
Okay.
Credit to him.
But yeah, credit by far. And because you were originally going to use the music for one of your films.
Yeah.
And I was actually kind of like, oh man, that's so good. It would be so good for this film. But you end up surprising me, and I appreciate it because it gives real personality to the film, and I think it gives the right personality.
How subtle movements of my character and his character can be so suspenseful. The jump cuts, y'all gotta notice this, because how old films,
frames get burnt.
Yeah, frames get burnt, so kind of look like jump cuts.
Like this is kind of like paying homage again.
Yeah.
Right there, isn't that book Telltale Heart? Is it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, that is.
That's just kind of a coincidence. But, because I think we were referencing something else.
That's the suspense part, basically.
And the music and the, like, watch this. Right there.
Oh!
I mean, I could have never done that. I can't edit like that, you know? You might be one, oh, by the way, the shadow and the light, brilliant idea. And I'm really talking here.
Loud.
Hella loud.
And we were just...
I was just saying things like that I think my character would say. Let's talk about how our different, like how we collaborated as directors. Like, what would you direct, how I direct, you know?
What do you mean?
You would direct more technical stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you would help me with my acting, but then when your acting came on...
That's what I
would direct your acting.
I was
kind of like Hughes Brothers type, in a way.
Exactly. We split it into two divisions, and mine was kind of like the technical, and I was the one that was more familiar with the story, I think.
Right.
So, you know, the accuracy basically was my responsibility, and the acting and how the scenes are just framed, you know, just, you know, set up. So that's
I wish we had a pointer so we could show you what we're talking about on the screen, because we keep putting our hands in front of the screen for you. Oh well.
And plus in the story, I think
this is another thing this is like 1% of the things that are inaccurate. He's continuously going to the old man's place in the middle of the night and just kind of watching him. This is supposed to be like the 7th night, and he's gonna kill him this night. Am I right?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so. But if not,
and then yeah. Anyway.
The knife thing, I don't think that was.
No.
I think he killed him with a knife, but we couldn't.
Well,
do blood and everything, and it was too graphic for us. And I think, not for us, but for the audiences that we were gonna show it to.
Plus for German expressionism.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, it's. Cameron Crowe copied us. Hey.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, hey, this is before Vanilla Sky.
Oh yeah, it's way before Vanilla Sky.
And this is before we even heard of Aubrey Los Ojos.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
that just shows the originality that we got. You know?
And, you know, great minds think alike, and we thought with, you know, Amenabar and Cameron Crowe. So the lighting was...
let's talk inspirations really quick.
Okay, inspirations. Yeah, sure.
Hitchcock.
Of course. And right there, that is my shot right there. I'm proud to say, because I was inspired with Frenzy.
Yeah.
How he kills her, this one lady, and then they show her, and then her son was out and everything.
I love the shots there too.
Yeah, it was kind of like an introduction to me. How like, damn. Hitchcock didn't give a shit, and it was just, okay, I'll show everything if it adds to the terror to the audience.
That reminds me of Cuckoo's Nest, by the way. It reminds me of it.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
That's good.
Was it by Milos Forman?
Yeah.
Oh. And so with that shot right there, you know, with the, I don't know, Hitchcock once said, make the audience suffer as much as you can. I think that's what he said.
And then he did also this bomb theory, like, you can have a bomb,
Under
and
the table.
Under the table
And then blow up.
Well, no, you're not supposed to blow it up. Or no, you blow
okay,
it up,
like this.
but you can't have people die
yeah.
because it makes the audience mad.
Yeah.
Brilliant. But my inspirations, I mean, for me, I've always wanted to be an actor. Fuck!
Okay. Wanted to be an actor.
Wait, my brother will answer. Okay. You better answer it.
Okay, just hide the phone under the pillow or something. So, I was working at Sony, earning $12 an hour last year, and I showed this to people earning $20 an hour or whatever, just young people, but they got a lot of money. And, you know, we were kind of got paid by the I was paid by, you know, like I was paid $6 for half an hour just watching this in this one room, and we hid from our manager and everything, and we just saw this, and people right there, you know, the kind of old people. I think my manager was watching this part right here, and she was like, oh my God, you know what? It's just too graphic right here. How I kind of do the saw note.
It's something from nothing. It's great.
Yeah.
But like I was saying before, I was really interrupted by that phone. One of my pet peeves. I always wanted to be a filmmaker from Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino, and then I met Mark like a couple of years ago, and we talk movies. It's great, and you know, I show him some movies. He shows me more, and I've been influenced by a hell of a lot of movies, I must say. But I don't want to really bore you guys with all that stuff. But let's see. Oh, by the way, my mom was really concerned that I was getting stabbed. And it took me a while to convince her.
You gotta let me tell this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the funny thing was, Logan was all suffering under the black kid. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I think I'm gonna get like hurt with this, you know? But then, you know, he didn't know it. I didn't realize that he wasn't even in the shot, and he had to be there. He had to be there that whole
holding my breath.
I know. And the blade of the knife was just.
It was really
No, it was really touching you.
Yeah. This is your idea. Great idea.
The people at Sony, they were like, oh my God! Oh, what is it? Oh, that's too much. I don't think I'll ever see you the same way anymore. You know, they're telling me that.
Wow.
The garbage bag was actually cut or had a hole.
Right.
Like holes at both ends.
We just rose the camera a little bit.
So,
and you showed the summer school kids too, and what did they think?
They thought it was, you know, some people.
Well, some of them
I rap in school and
some
everything.
of them were gangsters.
Yeah,
and stuff,
gangsters.
So
and I rap in school all the time.
What is it in color?
Yeah, all in color, and I rap sometimes. So actually, I'm famous for rapping in school. So they expected me to rap any second, and I just thought it was kind of well. I couldn't blame them, but you know, it's something that I was a stereotype for.
Right.
And this part right here, This
is in Mark's patio. By the way, we're doing this commentary in my place. This film was shot in his place.
There you go.
This is his patio, which the ground is really green, like a green mat. But since it's black and white, it looks gray. It looks like a basement.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And we didn't have storyboard scripts or
this is like all improv. You know.
All improv. But we knew the story, both of us and my brother too, so we all just contributed and made it in one semi-masterpiece.
Right.
The hammer,
well, this is a masterpiece, I must say.
Yeah, the hammer
on
instead
a
of a chisel, it's a knife.
Right.
It's a kitchen knife. And I do my thing. You know, we saw Shadow the Vampire, both of us.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I haven't seen it.
I saw it, and I think you've seen some parts like that. Some, you know, how back in the old days, we
saw the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. So that was kind of like our first, you know, German Expressionism film. So we had a kind of a background, but Jeremiah knew most of what we were doing.
And Shadow the Vampire.
He handled the lighting and the shadows and everything. So.